Hey there, are you tired of running out of money before the month ends? Or maybe you're wondering where all your hard-earned cash is going. I totally get it. It's so easy to swipe your card and not realize how much you're actually spending until it's too late. Stick around because in the next few minutes, I'll show you how to create a killer monthly budget that's simple, effective, and perfect for 2025. We're talking about taking control of your money and actually telling it where to go instead of the other way around. This isn't about restricting yourself, it's about being smart and making sure your money is working as hard for you as you work for it. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll feel like you've unlocked a financial superpower. You'll know exactly where your money is going, you'll be able to save more than you thought possible, and you'll be well on your way to achieving your financial goals. So let's dive in. Let's start with a quick question. Do you know exactly how much you spend each month? If not, don't worry, you're not alone. Studies show that over 60% of Canadians and Americans don't track their spending, and guess what? That's why so many struggle to save or hit their financial goals. Think about it. If you don't even know where your money is going, how can you possibly expect to make it last the whole month? But here's the good news. Creating a budget isn't about restricting yourself. It's about giving yourself permission to spend on the things you love without the guilt and stress. A budget isn't just a boring spreadsheet. It's a map that takes you from where you are now to where you want to be. Whether you're saving for a car, a dream vacation, or paying off student loans, a budget is the key to getting there. So, are you ready to take control of your money and unlock your financial potential? Let's do this. First things first, you need to know where your money is going, and I mean every single dollar. Now, before you freak out, this isn't as scary as it sounds. Start by grabbing your favorite notebook, opening a spreadsheet, or using a budgeting app. Whatever works best for you. Now, write down all your income sources, your salary, side hustle income, freelancing gigs, or even that monthly check from your grandma. Next up, the fun part, tracking your expenses. I know, nobody likes doing this, but trust me, it's an eye-opening experience. From your rent or mortgage payment to those daily $5 lattes, write it all down. There are tons of amazing budgeting apps out there that can do the heavy lifting for you. Apps like Mint or YNAB can sync with your bank accounts and automatically categorize your transactions, making this whole process a breeze. The more you track, the more aware you become of your spending habits. And that's when the real magic happens. All right, now that you've got a handle on where your money's going, it's time to divide and conquer with a budgeting classic, the 50-30-20 rule. Think of your income as a delicious pie, and we're going to slice it up into 3 tasty sections. The first and largest slice, 50% of your after-tax income, goes towards your needs. These are your non-negotiables, the things you absolutely need to survive and function in society. The next slice, 30%, is dedicated to your wants. This is where the fun stuff comes in. Think dining out with friends, catching the latest movies, indulging in your favorite hobbies. Finally, the last 20% of your income is for your future self. This is where you put your savings, investments, and any extra debt payments you want to make. Think of it as paying yourself first. This is how you build long-term wealth, achieve financial freedom, and sleep soundly at night knowing you're financially secure. The 50-30-20 rule is a great starting point, but you can adjust it based on your individual circumstances and priorities. Let's be real, manually transferring money every month can be a drag. Who has time for that? Thankfully, we live in the age of automation. And trust me, this is a game changer when it comes to budgeting. Once you get paid, the first thing you should do is automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account as soon as your paycheck hits. This way, you're less likely to spend money you've earmarked for your future. And don't forget to automate your bills too. Most banks allow you to set up automatic payments for recurring bills like rent, utilities, credit card bills, and even those pesky subscription services. Automating your finances isn't just about convenience, it's about removing the temptation to spend money you've already allocated for something else. Whether you prefer using your bank's online platform or a third-party app, there are plenty of options available to automate your finances and make your life a whole lot easier. Budgeting in 2025 comes with its own unique set of challenges. We're talking about rising inflation, housing costs through the roof, and those sneaky subscription services that seem to multiply like rabbits. The key is to be adaptable and make adjustments as needed. Remember, your budget isn't set in stone, so how do you adjust for 2025 realities? Let's break it down. First things first, do a monthly check-in with your budget. How are you tracking against your goals? Are there any areas where you're consistently overspending? Are there any expenses you can cut back on? Next, let's talk about those pesky subscription services. Do a quick audit of all your subscriptions and ask yourself, am I really using this service enough to justify the cost? Now let's talk about inflation. Meal prepping is your new best friend. Planning your meals in advance and cooking at home can save you a ton of money compared to eating out or ordering takeout. And last but not least, let's not forget about housing costs. If you're renting, consider downsizing to a smaller place or getting a roommate to split the costs. So, there you have it, the ultimate guide to creating a monthly budget in 2025. Start today and your future self will thank you. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making progress and taking control of your financial future. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who needs a budget makeover, and hit that subscribe button. Join the Smart Money family. We're here to help you master your finances and live your best life. Remember, financial freedom is within your reach. Start budgeting today and unlock your full financial potential.